Hi everyone, turn 42 of When Diplo Fails. Um, Found magic sites the old-fashioned way. These are all just basic sites, but I'm still happy to have them. Finished off Raga, lost a few Shamblers, which is good. I wanted to lose these Shamblers and not have to pay for them anymore. The retreats were from the other Shamblers. You can go ahead and watch this real quick. Basically, this is just wiping out Raga's PD dump that they put here a while back, which did claim one of my pans, so in that way it was effective. But as one of the other players put it, cataphracts go burr. So, problem solved. Let's see. Halem, at considerable cost, took out these troglodytes. They had been sitting there and I just had a scout on them waiting for someone to do something about them. But, well, troglodytes are the worst. They're the worst because they are hard to deal with as indies. Like, they cause a disproportionate amount of damage, but you don't want to recruit them on their own because they kind of blow. Like, they're like worse elephants. But yeah, Kalem summons a bunch of ghosts, which Kalem ghosts are cool and doing a lot of work. But the troglodytes go and trample a bunch of birds, which doesn't make thematic sense, but was definitely decently effective at causing losses. Raga attacked troglodytes and did a better job. Sure, we can go ahead and see how you're supposed to beat up troglodytes. And basically they just had a bunch of skeletons to absorb the tramples while they shot the hell out of them. It's kind of close. Troglodytes were able to make contact, but still. Man pushing into oh, this is just a peek. But all of Roderlin's dudes were on retreat, so that peek worked. Reminder, always put in at least one PD. Always. Midgard. We've got a squad of vans over here. And a squad of birds over here. The birds descend. Some of the vans get blessed. And ultimately, Midgard takes care of business. No casualties. Halem attacking Midgard. This is a raiding crew of some Seraphs. Here's the PD over here. Let's go ahead and turbo through this. I see that Kalem just did not have enough of a raiding crew to deal with actual real resistance. So the result there was a complete wipeout from Kalem. They lost 5 more Seraphs, which is like they can't just keep throwing away these Seraphs. And then a book day. Midgard tries to dislodge Kalem from this fort. This is where Kalem's main army is. And here they actually have a critical mass of Seraphs. Well, there's a Demi-Lich there too. Went out for cigarettes. That must be Kalem's Demi-Lich. Yeah. And he's putting up like all these things. Howl. And Calum just wipes the hell out of this raiding crew. At great expense. At really great expense. Like, this is kind of an expensive crew to trigger a gem bait, but getting that gem bait off was pretty nice, because you saw just how many air elementals were getting summoned there for no reason. Like, this fight was won without a single gem spent. Events. Usual stuff. Got some goodies. Lost a scout to blood hunters. And that's the end of Raga. Right. I've got this crew headed over here to take out Amul. I do need somebody to... Okay, so you can go up here, actually. Just someone to keep Man from getting any ideas about fucking with this fort. The reason I'm putting the fort up is for the enchantment bonus. And then I will use that enchantment bonus on... Well, haven't really decided yet. Trees don't really help me, but I can get like some Pale Riders and stuff. Considering that I am almost certainly going to be fighting Man, getting discounts on these summons will be a useful thing to have. At the very least, I can make Revenants, give them Death Staffs, and just do Horde of Skeletons, which is not something that you normally expect Pangea to be doing a lot of. This crew is going to come back over here. Ginger is forcing Dropnir, and then she is going to go to Raga so she can gateway an army from Raga to Dunster over here, and then we can fuck with Man. And let's see how that goes. But definitely, I mean, Diplo failed. So that is just something that Man has to consider as a possibility. And we saw them have that big loss back here, which to me means that Man is open. You know, like, I'll go ahead and grab some of this Man territory for myself rather than letting Raga have it all. Recruiting a lot of Pans, and they are going to be nice thugs for going into Man territory on that big alpha strike. Like, Pangea can low-key play the elf game really well, and I am looking forward to doing that. My goals will be to capture Man itself and to capture this throne. Raga is in a better position to capture this throne, and that's just something I'm going to have to resign myself to. But if I can acquire some territorial concessions over here while Man is continuing to push for apocalyptic battles in their east, then that should go well for me. And the only nations that can really interfere with this plan are, to some extent, Abyssia, but it would be a weird move for Abyssia to try to move in my direction. That just gives them more enemies and no more thrones, like maybe this one. Or Calum and Midgard, but they are fighting each other. Which, like, Midgard's had some victories, but ultimately, like, Calum is still very much in it. They've got 2 capitals. They've got plenty of money. They just need to up their tactics. Alright, so I think that covers it for now. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you on turn 43.